there, this is Carrie from Stamp with CT. Welcome. It's time for our Facebook Live. Good morning. So I forgot that I turned the cuckoo clock back on. It has been off because a Christmas tree has been right in front of it, so that's fun to hear the clock again. Good morning. So if you're hopping on live with me, please say hello. Let me know how you're doing. And if you're watching the replay, I would love for you to type in replay so I know you stopped by. Whether you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I love getting to spend a little time to craft and connect with you, and I am super excited to be here today with some Sale-A-Bration items. Good morning, Donna. So we are going to jump right in because we have a lot to talk about today. You can see my desk is covered with beautiful products, and it is finally time for Sale-A-Bration. So today is what, January 5th, 2022? That just still is so crazy. Been writing 2022 at work a lot though, so I'm hoping that I've switched over. But it is Sale-A-Bration time. New catalog went live yesterday, our new January to June mini catalog. So if you don't have one and you need one, let me know. I'll get one in the mail to you or drop it off. And then it's Sale-A-Bration time. So if you don't know, excuse me, if you don't know about Sale-A-Bration, it is Stampin' Up's promotion of free gift with purchase. And this has been going on for many years, y'all. Many years. January, February time frame. For a while, it also went into March. Now, last year, Stampin' Up did Sale-A-Bration. Was it August and September? I think so. So it's an amazing time to get even more bang for your buck when you place an order of at least $50. In $50 increments, you're able to select a free product, and you get to choose. And so I'm going to share some of those with you today, and then we're going to make some really simple cards, and I'll tell you why. We're making several of the same layout. And we've just got a lot to talk about. I've got a lot of events coming up. Today is the deadline to register for several things. So, and then I've got something exciting, and I hope that I don't forget to talk about that. I may just do that now. So, I have been thinking that I would like to share even more inspiration with you guys. So I love finding inspiration in all different places and just want to even provide more for y'all. So I'm going to be doing something new. I'm going to be loading videos on YouTube. So that's where the content will begin, where these begin on Facebook. This content will begin on YouTube. Now, I'll share it on Facebook, but it's going to be finding inspiration, and we're going to do that in a multitude of ways. And I'm thinking, you know, I love a plan. I love a good plan and working a plan, but my plan is that each month I will have some way that we can find inspiration. And I'm hoping to kind of think outside the box, teach you a little bit more about some of the products that we have and how to use them a little bit different than the videos that we do on Wednesdays. And so it won't always be making a card and assembling a card or project. Sometimes I may show you a project and then show you how to do the background or something like that, but I'm excited about this new little adventure. So I'll be uploading those videos on Fridays, every Friday on YouTube, so you can be watching for that. Really excited. So this month I'm going to be featuring a Sale-A-Bration project from inside the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and we'll be casing it. So if you are not familiar with the term case, it can be copy and share everything, copy and share with edits. That's usually the term that I use, because I may start looking at a project and think, I want to make this, and it never turns out exactly like the inspiration. And that's okay, because I add my own edits, my own spin. Know you guys do that too. And so that's what we're going to be doing in January. We're going to be taking some of the fabulous inspirational projects in this little mini brochure, and we're going to be recreating them with our own twist. So be watching. So this Friday will be the very first content with this new spin. So let's look into the Sale-A-Bration brochure. I can finally open it and share it with y'all. I do have some of the Sale-A-Bration items, not all, but I have some that I can show you today, and then we're going to create with some. So first is this super cute stamp set. Now this is at a $50 level. Level 1, I'll show you those first, and then towards the back of the brochure you'll see the level 2, which that's a $100 purchase that earns you those products. And then, whoops, I flipped 2 pages. We have this beautiful Daffodil Afternoon paper, and I'll be showing you that a little bit closer because that's the paper that we're going to be creating with today. I think you're going to love it. And then we move on to this really cute little stamp set. This is great if you love to color. It has a cute little girl and the butterfly. And then we've got this stamp set, so you can already see there's lots of choices. This one is the Rainbow, the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper that I shared with you last week. It is adorable. So a package of 6x6 paper. And then I believe, yes, this is Simply Marvelous Designer Series paper, and I do have it. Haven't opened the package just yet. The super cute Otter stamp set, again, $50 purchase can earn you that stamp set for free. And then we move into the $100 range. So before we do that, I have to tell y'all, I had a dimensional stuck in the center of my brochure. Only me. Have no idea how that happened, but only me, y'all. So this is a really pretty paper and stamp set combo. So you get both items. They come together when you purchase $100 and redeem for that. So it's really pretty. We, of course, will be sharing that. And I want to say, I don't remember if I shared this with you already, but it's really a cute stamp set. I think we did. And then here is the stamp set that we'll be using today for our sentiment. So special moments. It has, I think it's 21 greetings, and you'll get to see a little closer look at it. Really nice stamp set. Went too far there. And then there's usually a stamp set or some kind of perk when you host. And so you can actually host a party. So you could pass out books, gather orders from your friends, and when the party is over $300 retail, then you're able to redeem for this stamp set for free in addition to your other rewards. Now you can also place an order, kind of host your own order of $300, and sometimes people do that, no judgment. So if you do that, then you also receive that stamp set. And of course, there's always a joining special during Sale-A-Bration. So it's a great time to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator any month of the year, but January and February this year, there's a special bonus from Stampin' Up! When you join and purchase the starter kit for $99 plus tax. You are able to choose $125 worth of product. You get free shipping. And you get 2 additional free stamp sets of your choice. So that's pretty awesome. And we would love to have you be part of our team. If you want to just join and try it out and see if it's right for you, that's fine. If it's not, it's not. But if it is, we have so much fun on our team. We are the Super Inspired Stampers, and we would love to have you join us. I had someone ask the other day if you have to do classes and videos and that type thing. You don't. There's really, there is a quarterly minimum. Be happy to talk with you about, but other than that, there's no obligation. There's no requirements. There's no pressure. So let me know if you're interested. Okay, so I have the rainbow paper. I got a fresh package of this because I know I'm not going to be able to get enough of this paper in the next couple of months. It's so darling. And then the marble, Simply Marvelous. That's hilarious. Simply Marvelous paper. I haven't opened this yet, so stay tuned. We will probably be working with this in the next couple of weeks. I think it's going to be really pretty, very interesting. And then let's take a little closer look at Driving By is one of the stamp sets you can choose in Sale-A-Bration. This has a super cute little VW bug. And my daughter Tara, that was her very first car, was a 72 powder blue VW Bug. It had factory air conditioning, which was kind of unheard of, but it was really a cute little car, and I had to have this stamp set, if for nothing else than this one little stamp, but it's adorable, and other little cars. And then the otter. It's just so cute, y'all. So cute. Got a couple of cute sentiments as well. So I think this is going to be super popular. There's always that one, they call it a runner at Stampin' Up, where it just takes off and everybody loves it. And I'm kind of predicting that that's going to be it. So here is the Special Moment stamp set, and we'll be using a sentiment from it today. And then I want to share the paper, but first, in the mini catalog, there is this Daffodil Daydream bundle. So, as usual, when you purchase the bundle, the dies and the stamp set together, you save 10%. It coordinates, of course, fabulously with this daffodil paper that I'm going to show you in a minute. These dies, now you can tell they're still on the card. I haven't been able to really play with them yet. They are really cool, look pretty intricate. I bet we're going to be able to make some fabulous daffodils with that. And then also, I love the line image flowers. That really lends itself to coloring, but you can also just stamp these. And think about if these were stamped on the marble paper, y'all. Hint, hint. I think that they would just be really pretty stamped on colored cardstock or designer series paper. There's so many possibilities. So this is a beautiful set, and we'll probably be using it soon, maybe even in a class. Then this is the Daffodil Afternoon Designer Series paper. So let's take a closer look at this. I love the beautiful flowers. There's lots of different colors in this paper. I know, don't have it right in front of me, but Mossy Meadow, Flirty Flamingo. I believe this is So Saffron, the yellow that's in it. Isn't that pretty? So you've got several sheets that have the daffodil images. And then Stampin' Up! Is bringing back this really cool sheet. You know, when these first came out, I've shared with you before, I wasn't super sure how to use them. I mean, the image is upside down. Sometimes I have a little bit of a block, creator block, but this is a beautiful type of paper to just cut in half, use on your scrapbook layouts, put that across the bottom as your border, and just add your pictures. Super quick and simple way to do your scrapbook pages. It's also great to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4 and just add it to your card bases. Stamp your greeting right quick, wrap some ribbon around, and you've just created a beautiful card very simply. So I love that we have these sheets of designer series paper in so many of our packages now. Then here's another really pretty with the images. Let me scoot over this a little bit. And then we've got this, I'm pretty sure this is So Saffron, just a background. So then let me show you the B side. I think you're gonna love it just as much. This is a really pretty grid. And I really love all of the images, A and B. Just kind of some subtle backgrounds on these. So this is great contrast to those busy floral patterns. I love this. Diagonal stripe, that's not always a good one. These little hearts, precious. And then you've got the crosses in the black and white. So isn't this gorgeous paper? Y'all tell me what you think. Send up some hearts if you love this paper. I sure do. Let me move that out of the way, and then let's jump into our projects. So we're going to make several of these cards today because it is, bring in some of the items that I'm using. It is actually National Thank You Month. And so I have decided that I'm going to send some cards to our home office at Stampin' Up. I'm missing a card base. Oh, there it is. It was underneath. But I'm going to send some cards to our home office at Stampin' Up. We have a lot of people that give us support. You know, if you've ever had to call Stampin' Up, our demonstrator support and customer support. They're amazing. So we're going to be sending cards to them. I may even send one to the CEO. We'll see. But I'm going to be sending lots of cards of thanks this month. So I want to create something using a pretty straightforward, simple layout that I can make lots of cards quickly. So this is the card that we're going to be reproducing today. We're going to be doing it with a couple of the different patterns of the designer series paper, and then also a couple different colors that we're going to draw from the designer series paper. So very quick and simple, easy, very easy to duplicate. So let's take a look at some of the supplies. We have our card bases, and I've got Mossy Meadow, and then I've got Mint Macaron, and I'm really pretty sure that's So Saffron. I'll have to look. If it's not, I'll post. See where I can put that out of the way. And then I did go ahead and cut, let's start here. I cut these pieces of basic white cardstock at 3 inches by 4 inches, and you'll see why in just a minute. And then we've got some of the patterns of the designer series paper, and this is cut at 3 inches by 3 inches, so 2 of each of those. And then of course I've got one card put together. Then just some strips of some of the paper, about 1/2 inch. So you can see they're different lengths. This is just some scrap that I have that I'm going to use to put across. So let's go ahead and do our stamping first. I'm just going to bring in this little stack of basic white. And when you are making multiples, it really is best to do each step at a time. So the first thing we're going to do is do all of our stamping. Get that inked up good, and I just want to pop that on down here at the bottom. Looks pretty good, and you move on to the next one. So I hope 2022 has started off on a good foot for y'all. It has started off really busy for me and Dale, but that's okay. We already have all of our holiday decor and our tree down, and everything's pretty much back to normal in the house. When do you take your tree down? I may have come too low. No, I think that's going to work. Okay, so we've got our stamping done. So I just love that sentiment, putting that down at the bottom. And you'll notice that that was a photopolymer set, so I used my piercing mat, so I got a good impression. And then we'll come back in and fold all of our card bases. So these are 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, so just a half sheet of cardstock makes that super simple. So my friend Becky was over the other day, and she saw this. I already had this ready. I prepped everything this weekend, and she asked about why I justified this focal image over to the right, and I just like it like that. We may put a little spin on some of these as we work on them today. You can do them however you like. I just kind of like that. Thought it gave it a little bit more visual interest, but if you love having it real symmetrical, that's fine too. I actually received a card one time from, it's called our Demonstrator Development Manager. His name is Chad, and he's kind of our regional director, and he sent me a card one time using this layout, and so I've used it before. I love this layout, super simple. Now, at this point, if you wanted to stamp something on the inside, you certainly could. And one of my, where did I put my glue? One of my crafty resolutions, I'm not one really for New Year's resolutions, but one of my crafty resolutions is to stamp on the inside more often. But here I am, not doing it. I received several Christmas cards this year that had really nice sentiments stamped on the inside, or they had some little images that they stamped on the inside, and I just Really loved it. Adds an extra little touch, so I'm going to try to start doing that more. We'll see. A lot of times you get those little stamps in a set that are really perfect to put like in the corner or down the side. So let's just get all of these inside panels in. Just some basic white, cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Sometimes I see people cut the inside panel 5 by 3 3/4, and that's kind of nice too. Something a little bit different to have a little bit different border on the inside. You could also mat that piece on the inside if you cut it smaller like that. I love it when I see someone do something a little bit different. No happy mail to share with y'all this week. That makes me sad. I was very blessed though with lots of happy mail through the holidays, so I can't complain. I will have a prize to give away though, so sit tight for just a little bit and we'll pull that out. So while we're creating, I'll try to talk a little bit more about some of the other things that are going on. I told you about the new video that I'm excited about. And then we have some deadlines today. So we had the deadline for Designer Series Paper Share, and if you missed out on that and you're just so sad, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But Designer Series Paper and Ribbon Share, that pre-order closed, gosh, Monday. I'm just going to glue these on the top here, so that's why they're 3 by 3. Now, could you wrap some ribbon around? Could you put some embellishments? Absolutely. I'm not going to today because I just want to get these mass produced, so I have lots of cards to send out. And even though they say you are amazing, I think this would work for a thank you card as well. Then some other deadlines that I have. Today is the last day to sign up for stamp class, and we're going to be using the Sweet Talk Sweet Valentine projects, a couple of 3D items, and then a couple of cards. So you're not going to want to miss that. That is the cutest paper. Looks like the little conversation heart candy that we could get. I don't think they make that anymore though. Really, really cute. So lots of red and white and pink and cuteness. Make sure my daffodils aren't upside down there. So I think that it really helps to just use a small piece of this paper. Like I said, it's a busy pattern. It's really pretty though. I love it. But if that's a little much for you, cutting it down definitely helps. Now this one, we've got daffodils, but there's also daisies on some of the paper, which that's my favorite flower, is daisies. Okay, so now that we've got that done, we're going to come in with some dimensionals. And we're just going to pop these on. Now you could certainly just adhere it down too. I may do that on a couple of them. I think, let me bring my sample back in. I did pop it up, but we may not do that on all of them. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Again, if you really just want to add some ribbon, other embellishments, you could. I'm not going to today, just in an effort to save a little bit of time because I wanted to do a little bit of mass producing with you this morning, just kind of show you the process. Okay, I may glue a couple of these down. So I need to kind of look at them too because I want to figure out which paper I'm going to use them on. Well, let's see. I think I'm going to do these on this yellow paper. We'll just glue them directly down. And again, I'm going to come over this side a little bit more. I just like that. Let that one dry for a minute, and we'll glue this one down. So we also have a launch party of the new catalog coming, and today is the deadline to register for that if you would like the free make and take packet. It's going to be held the 22nd of January, that's Saturday, in my community Facebook group, which is called CT's Craft and Connect. So you are welcome to join us and just watch along. I'm going to have some guest presenters. Some of my team members have agreed to come and do some projects for us. That's always exciting. Let's put this one on this one. We're going to have a catalog walkthrough. That has become a really favorite part of new catalogs for me. I'm able to point out some things that you guys don't always see right away. There's just so much in the catalog, so it's easy to overlook some things. So I like being able to walk through the catalog with you and share some ideas and point out some products. So we'll do that, of course. And then let's lay these out because I want to decide how I'm going to do this part. I'll have to snip some of those off. No, I like that. I may do this. Go rogue, y'all. Okay, so this piece is just going to come across, so I'm just going to snip that with my paper snips. And so if that makes you nervous, you could certainly measure how wide you want those. And I would think about 3.5 inches. Then we also have an after party. So this is something that I started with the last mini catalog, is an after party where we do even just a little bit more crafting. So it's the same day, so the 22nd of January, and we will, it's at 6:30 in the evening, and we'll be on Zoom. We will be crafting. I will have, I should have cut that shorter. I can still do it. We'll have some creative challenges. There's a goodie bag as part of that event with new product. Have make and takes. It'll be fun. Love to have you join us. Actually going to put the glue right here. Makes more sense, doesn't it? And I'm putting it on at a little bit of an angle. You could certainly put that straight as well. Just whatever your preference is. Kind of like that tone on tone that I'm getting with this one. With the yellow. Come on now. There we go. That's cute. And we'll do this one. A little bit of glue there. So I love this layout, y'all. I think it's just super cute. And I will be able to send lots of thank you cards out this week by getting these projects done. One last little card here. And we can snip that excess off. So look how quick and simple to make some really cute cards. I love this paper. So pretty. Let me know what y'all think. I hope you love this layout and you'll give it a try. I'll post the measurements if you want to give it a try. Definitely share a picture with me. I love it when you duplicate ideas that I share with you. I just love it. So be sure to either share a picture in the comments below, or if you're part of my CT's Craft and Connect group, pop a picture in there, or even send me a picture. Okay, let's talk about the giveaway. So by entering a comment by reacting to the video, by liking or giving it a heart, love those hearts, then you're entered for a chance to win the giveaway each week, or if you share the video. So this past week, let me look, I drew the name and I don't remember. Jan Santos, you are the winner of this blue and white Pool Party in White Grow Gain ribbon. It was from our holiday catalog, and I had found this little bolt that hadn't even been opened, and so this is your prize, Jan. Congratulations. I appreciate all of you watching and leaving comments. It means so much to me. It lets me know to keep on going, to keep providing y'all inspiration. So this time, this week, our prize is these new classic matte dots. They come in white, gray, and black. So I've already used these on a project, and they're really cute. They're not too raised, so they're easy to add to your project, still pop them in the mail. So this will be our prize for this week. So be sure to leave me a comment. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. I think I shared everything. My new video coming on YouTube. We have stamp class deadline. We have launch party deadline. If you would like to receive the free make and take packet, I need to know today. And then we have after party deadline. That's going to be a really fun event, you guys. It's going to be really fun. And it's on Zoom. And then also bingo. I almost forgot about bingo. It's the 29th of January. And it's going to be using the rainbow products. So you're going to love that. It's going to be really fun. Okay, have a great day. Meet me back here next Wednesday at 10 a.m. and we'll craft and connect again. Thank you.